Awesome. And I'm here to do your reading today. Hopefully, we don't have technical issues. Hey, hey. All right, let's try this again, y'all. I'm sorry that we're having issues. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what's transpired to make it sound like that. Sound like the devil was coming out of my. Okay, oh, it's better. Yes. Okay. Okay, it's better now. Woo. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. So for whoever needs it, what's going on? What's going on? For whoever needs it, please. All right. So what's the message for those who need it, please? God, I don't know what that was about. That was some crazy shit. What is the message for those that need it, please? Okay. I want to do two more shuffles. Upwards. Yeah, it feels that way. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so coming in from the previous energy, the Hierophant reverse, the Knight of Cups. So there was somebody in your life who seemed like the perfect one, but they were non-committal. So there's this energy here of somebody you were offering your emotions to, but they were not committing to you. Current energy, Emperor reverse. Somebody's an Aries or a Taurus with the Emperor, or it's just like this energy of you avoided a disaster by not dealing with this person. You were trying to manifest something in vain. Some of you, this person was avoiding you in the past. You may have started to avoid them. You avoided a disaster by, I think the universe was not letting this happen because maybe maybe the universe knew more than you did with that Tower card. Like this was headed toward a disaster. It wasn't needed in your life. You're overcoming the ending or the betrayal that happened, the Ten of Swords reverse. So you're overcoming a situation. In the past, something was a fire sign. I got Queen of Wands, Aries, fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I got Scorpio here too, and water, but Scorpio, fire, and Aries, and Taurus. You're on your path to something committed anyways. The communication between you two is on and off or non-existent. I still see you kind of being obsessed with the situation. How do they see you? The Seven of Wands. They see how closed off you're being. You need more info. They feel like you don't trust them. So this is somebody who kind of betrayed you. They know you don't trust them now. Or you don't trust them. They don't trust you. Could go either way. Let's see. So the energy I'm getting here is there was somebody you were heavily, you had emotions for in the past, but somebody was not accepting your offer of love, or you didn't accept theirs. Somebody was, I feel like somebody was head over heels for you, or you were head over heels for somebody, but somebody wasn't committing. They were being non-cooperative. You avoided a disaster. Now they feel like you're not doing shit. They feel like you're closed off and you're just kind of going with the flow. I feel like you were trying to persuade this person more or trying to pursue them more, but they see how you've taken a step back and you're not putting your all into it anymore. This is telling me that they see that you're not really making a lot of advancements their way. They kind of feel like you've kind of stepped back. How do you see them? The Lovers reverse. Somebody was a Gemini. You know they haven't completely let you go, but you feel like they're not doing shit either. You're kind of falling out of love with this person. You're not as in love with them as you used to be. Back in the past, you were, the Knight of Cups, but you're not as love. So you may have been offering your love in vain, but the other person wasn't committing with the Hierophant reversal. It was a Taurus. Capricorn, I got the Devil. I kind of feel like you're having a hard time releasing this obsession you have. You're obsessed with a happy ending with this person, but it's too on and off, or it has that tendency to be on and off. You're obsessed with the thought of a happy ending with this person, or you were obsessed with the thought of a happy ending with this person. You're getting over it. You avoided a disaster. So it's kind of almost as if it's saying that the universe was not letting this happen for a purpose with the tower. Yeah, you two severed ties. You avoided a disaster by severing ties with this person. Because I feel like if you had kept dealing with it, it would have led to more of heartbreak. You were trying to manifest it in vain. Some of you, this person was coming on to you strong in the past, but it never got to a point of commitment or to a point where it felt committed, I guess you could say. And for some of you, you fell head over heels with someone who just was not committing to you. But you're still obsessed, imagining a happy ending with this person. But they feel like they feel like you don't trust them, or they feel like they don't trust you. So now for some of you, this person doesn't trust you. It could go either way. I'm going to use my other deck. 1 second. You're obsessed with a happy ending. You two are not communicating that well. Very little or none at all. How is this person coming forward? How does this person feel about my collective, please? Well, thank you for the feedback, Crow. Appreciate that. What does this person feel about my collective, please? Let's look into that. I need more cards from their perspective. 1 second. Keep in mind, all the portions will be titled as they are. 1 second. All right, here we go. Okay. How does this person currently feel about my collective, please? Their current feelings, the Six of Cups upright. They're thinking about you. You're on their mind. They still feel that connection with you despite what's happening right now between you two. Their thoughts, they feel like they need time to withdraw for the time being, or to remain withdrawn, or to withdraw, period. Their current feelings, they're not opening up to you about how they feel. Like, you're aware they think about you, but they're not opening up. So you're aware that you have a connection with this person. They're aware they have a connection with you, but they refuse to open up. Or they're being very closed off with the Four of Pentacles. Near future actions, the Queen of Cups reverse. I got somebody that was emotionally unavailable. So you're going to notice this person being more closed off, or remaining closed off. They're not opening up, but you're on their mind. They're being really emotionally unavailable. I do see this person eventually communicating with you. So if they've not been communicating, I see a lot of communication between you two. Yeah. They may try to confess some secret to you, or confess how they, wow, there's this confession again. For the collective, it comes out every time. They're going to confess. If they don't confess to you verbally that they're obsessed and they have feelings, they will. So if you never got a, thank you for the $5, Bobby. There's somebody right now, they're being this way. Right now, they're withholding their feelings and how they feel. They're closed off. But they're eventually going to come forward and speak. With the Knight of Swords, the High Priestess reverse, a secret coming out. But whatever they're saying, there's something going to be said. The Devil and the Six of Wands reverse. So they're coming forward to speak what wasn't spoken before. And I've been getting this confession for the collective for a while. Somebody's a Leo. Right now, they're just remaining indecisive and leaving you on hold. They're holding back and leaving you on hold. They're bringing the Two of Wands reversed towards you. What are they indecisive about? To offer you love, or do they have other options? You let me know. You tell me. You'll eventually get a confession, or something will be said by this person. Mark my words. If this is your story, be ready for some type of confession or something coming out that you didn't know before. And for some of you, you already knew it, but you're going to hear it from the horse's mouth. They're actually going to tell you what time it is, what's going down. All right. If they're acting that way right now, closed off, indecisive, or leaving you on hold, you'll eventually get the true 411. Whatever was not being said, confession of feelings. Thanks, Carmen, for the 10. Appreciate that. I'm telling you, it's coming in. Okay. Let's see. All right, so let's look into the new person. Is there a new person in your life? Well, this is the reading for you. Thanks, Carmen. Appreciate that again. Thank you. What is it? Right, what are you doing? The 2 of Wands reverse. You're kind of really indecisive about this new person. They're heartbroken because you're ignoring them. You're going to start ignoring this new person. Why? You don't feel like they're being honest with you. You got somebody on, so you're going to put somebody on hold. For once, you're going to have the ball in your court, collective. For you, between you and this new person, it looks like you're going to leave them on hold. Somebody's a Libra, the air sign, a Sagittarius. I kind of feel like you're going to start ignoring someone because either you're not being honest with them about your true feelings, or you feel like they're not being honest with you. They're feeling heartbroken. 2 cards came out. They really like you. They have emotions for you. They're wanting to make this happen. They feel like you're distant from them, or that you're ignoring them. You feel like they're not honest. Like you still want to continue to deal with them, but you're not sure. I think they're hurt and still feeling the connection with you. Why are you leaving this person on hold, or why is this happening? Why is the collective acting like this? Because you feel like you can be happy on your own. Maybe you're not able to open up to this person fully. I feel like there's somebody that you're going to start ignoring. Maybe you feel like they're not being honest. And for some of you, you're not being honest with this person. It could go either way. But there's a true connection you have. You kind of still want to continue this with them. But some of you are like really having to make a decision between whether you want to just remain single or to continue to feed this connection. But I think they're hurt by how distant you've become or distant you're acting. All right. I feel like honestly there could be some somebody also needs to heal from something from the past before they put their energy toward this. I'm not seeing much long-term stability between you two, but mark my words, if you haven't distanced yourself from this new person, you just make, either you feel like you're not being told the truth, or they're not being honest, or you're not being honest with them about your true intentions, or it's funny you say that. Chloe, Olivia, I was about to say maybe some of the collectives have other options, or somebody else on their mind. Could be a multitude of things, honestly. So let's see. Okay. All right. So okay. So how does people's parents or mother, father see them? Could apply to your mother or father. How are they seeing you right now? Ooh, they feel like you're not communicating with them or being communicative. They feel like, honestly, you're being kind of they feel like you're blocking them out of your life, or you're not communicating with them. How do you see them? Some of you feel like you can't get through to your mother or to your father. You feel like you're over that. You feel like when you deal with them, it goes in circles. It never gets anywhere. So you're tired of dealing with your mother or your father because if you feel like it never gets anywhere, they feel like you're going to come back their way. They don't think you're completely done, but they don't like how you're acting right now. They feel like you've given up on them. And you feel like you go in circles when you deal with your mother or your father. You would like to reunite with them and get on a better standing with them, but it just seems like you go in circles when you do. Some of you take your mother or your father for granted, or they take you for granted. Like somebody always feels like somebody's always going to be there. They have this sense of entitlement over the connection, like, well, they'll always be there. We can work it out in the future or something like that. I don't like that. Never take anything for granted. You never know. I don't like that. They feel like you're being very non-emotional, unexpressive to them. And they feel like, honestly, you're moving on with your life or that you're not including them in your life. That's what your mom or dad feels about you. But you feel like nothing ever goes anywhere with them, or you just can't get through to them, or you feel like you're ignored. Knight of Pentacles reversed, but you would like to get to a better standing with your mother or your father. Could be both, could be one or the other. All right. What is the event that's taking place that's causing all this? You feel like they're nosy or talk about you. Let's see, the Fool. Okay. Maybe the way you two spoke before was very foolish communication. There may have been a lot of like chatter, or there could have been some arguments, some spats. Some of you, there was some gossip going on. Your mother was talking about you, or you were talking about your mother. You both may have mutually been talking about one another to people, like, well, that bitch, well, my mother's a this, and then my daughter or son is this. Like, I feel like you both were like bad mouthing one another at one point. Or you two were like talking shit to one another or about one another. All right, it's kind of what I put out there. Let's see. That's kind of what I get. Let's see. Okay. All right, singles. What's coming up in 3 months for the single ones, please? How y'all doing? What's coming up in 3 months for the singles? I'll look into money too. Don't worry. Temperance reverse. Some of you are desperate to not be single. Be careful how you come off to folks. I see you attracting attention. You're very guarded. You're very closed off. How can anybody get through to your hard exterior or your shell that you got going on? I still kind of see you being single in the next 3 months, but I also see that, and I kind of see you sticking to yourself. There either is or was a connection. You could currently know this person. Some of you is someone you may meet. I actually say if you don't have anybody in your life, neither past nor new, skip love for the next 3 months because it doesn't look too hot. Plus, I see you not really doing much either anyways. But what I do see is you attracting somebody or knowing somebody that is an attention whore. You know it. You know they just feed off your vibe, your emotions, and you'll know that. And this could be somebody you already know or somebody you meet. I think some of you need to steer clear of love. I think that you need to put love on the back burner for the next 3 months. It doesn't look too hot. And plus, I don't even see you really moving your ass to find love or to at least take the initiative. It's kind of like you're just taking a more of a backseat approach with the High Priestess. That's never a good love card. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Put out what you want back. So if you want somebody to treat you a certain way, treat them that way. I kind of feel like you need to skip love for the next 3 months, quite frankly. I do feel like there's a fire sign or a Gemini that was an attention whore, or an air sign. Somebody was a Sagittarius with the Temperance reversed. There may be somebody you already know, or you meet somebody like this that's just an attention whore. You'll know it. You'll know it when you see it. You're very intuitive is what it's saying because you're the High Priestess. So you may meet some attention whore that you'll know from the get-go what their motive is. You won't even have to guess. I think you need to steer clear of love in the next. I'm going to keep it real. I'm not one of them readers that'll say, yeah, divine love, soulmates coming in to sweep you off your feet and, pamper you and, and massage your feet and wash your coochie. No, I'm not going to tell you all that. Like, literally, steer clear of love. Sit down. Because I feel like you're not very trustworthy of folks anyways. You're very closed off, quite frankly. All right? You're very closed off. Your wishes will come true, but not in the next 3 months. I see you clearing yourself of all residual things, old things, and you being happy past that, but not immediately. It doesn't feel immediate with me, all right? At least from my perspective. Did I just say wash your coochie? I'm so fucking lame. I'm sorry, y'all. No, you never can tell what's coming out of my mouth. All right. Ooh, that's reversing. Okay. I'm so fucking lame. And y'all find me entertaining. I'll never get that. I'm gonna use my Gilded for that. Fat rolls showing. How's your money right now? So for employed people, people that actually have a job or self-employed or employed, how's your money right now? Okay, so you're taking a hard look at your finances. You're going to start basically, you're trying to recover financially. So this is telling me you're taking a hard look. You're judging yourself for maybe impulse buys you've made, or you're looking at your money going, okay, we need to sit down, look at the statements, look at what needs to be fixed, what needs to stop going out, what's coming in. And I see you recovering financially. So if you made some shitty purchases, I also see a little side storyline for like maybe 0.001. If you make money in a very unjustified way with the justice reverse, you could get caught. Take it or leave it. But basically, what I'm kind of getting for the non gigolo types, or the non mafia types, or the non Scarface Godfather types, I'm kind of getting I'm kind of getting you looking at your finances and seeing where you spend and where you don't spend, or what you need to stop spending, and you recovering financially. All right. I don't like that justice reverse. Be careful how you spend. I see you recovering. Yeah, you'll come out of this fine. I see you recovering financially. I keep getting this side storyline that somebody made the justice reverse. Be careful where you spend your money. Be careful who you give money to. For some of you, I'm also getting a storyline here of, money is not my forte in tarot. If you make money unjustified, in whatever way that is, you could get caught. I'm just putting that's like a side story for maybe 0.001. You could get caught. There also could be some tax issues that some people need to take care of, if, what I'm getting as well. But I don't like the justice reverse and money reads. I don't like that. But generally, for the ones that are not involved in that type of activity, some locked up abroad type bullshit, then basically it's just saying you need to take a hard look at your finances, see where you're spending, see where you're not spending. You'll recover. You'll come out of this fine. You'll recover. You have the outcome is the Three of Swords reverse and a Lover's card. You'll come out of it fine. All right. Okay. I hate when multiple storylines come out. How do people view you? Well, thank you, honey. Appreciate that. How are people viewing you? People feel like you're upset over a love situation. So people are seeing you as somebody who's like a hopeless romantic, or somebody who is disappointed in their emotional life. So people know around you that you have disappointments in regards to emotional situations with all those cups there. So people may know that you're going through love issues, or that you're just like this hopeless romantic who really tries but never gets to their full potential. I also feel like there's some people around you that has emotions in you, but they may feel like your energy's on something else. So you may have people around you that see you as a potential love that they could have, but they may feel like your energy's elsewhere, or that maybe you're not putting your all. Like I feel like there's somebody around you that may have a crush on you or likes you. How do you see people in your external? The Three of Wands reversed. The Empress. You just feel like people have their back turned on you. Like they're not focused on you. You feel so unwanted. I feel like this is a love thing. Because I feel like there's somebody around you that has emotions for you, or they see you as a potential love they could take off with. But they may not feel like you're focused on them or that you have your energy elsewhere. And I feel like in general, you feel like people just don't pay you attention with that Three of Wands. You feel like people have their back turned. Like you see potentials that you could date or just like entertain, but you feel like nobody ever gives you the time of day with that Queen. You feel like they're focused mostly on themselves. Some of you feel like you attract very self-focused people. I feel so stupid tonight. Maybe I'm not connecting with folks. Who knows? Who gives a shit, right? Just saying. So I have this new idea. Tell me if y'all like it in the comments. It's called Let Me Call You Out. You know I love to do that. Let's call you out. So this is where I get kind of snappy. Or try. So okay. All right. So what do I need to call the collective out on? What do I need to call the collective out on? Again, look, same cards came out. Look at this. You can't tell me tarot's not real. What I need to call you out on, what are you waiting on that's constantly giving you grief? Is this particular thing that you're grieving that you're waiting on? Are they grieving you and waiting on you? Do you feel like they're giving you the same in return? So you're sitting here being emotionally kind of like strung along about a situation. You keep fucking waiting on it. Let me ask you a question. Are they waiting on you? Are they grieving you? Are they giving you that same energy back? Just saying. What is it what is this Five of Cups for? Why are they grieving? What is this about? The Lovers reverse. You're grieving something that's long gone, dead. Tell me it's a Gemini you're grieving or a water sign. You're grieving a Scorpio or a Gemini, or you're grieving basically something that ended and long gone. It's better than a doornail. You're beating this shit to like it's no, honestly. Some of you are holding on to a past breakup or a past disconnect you had. You're holding on to this breakup so tightly to the point where this breakup needs to breathe. You're holding on to it too tightly. You need to let that shit go. It's calling your ass out. Just saying. What is the outcome for the situation, please? The Star card. I see healing on the horizon. You can stop feeding this. You having more options, better options in this situation you're grieving. Just saying. All right. And let's do everybody's favorite. Sorry, y'all, for the little pauses in between, but I got to make sure I title all the portions. That way people can skip right through it without having to wait or find their spot. I apologize. Here we go. How does people's pets view them, please? How do people's pets view them, please? The Ace of Wands reversed and the Chariot reversed. They feel like things are moving slow between you two. They feel like I keep getting this same storyline that they feel like your pet feels like your attention's everywhere but them. Like it's very on and off between you two. They feel like you two fluctuate. Like 1 minute it's good, 1 minute it's bad. How do you see your pet? You love your pet. The Two of Cups. You really feel a genuine connection, but they don't feel it with you anymore because you're so on and off with them. They feel like they know the truth about you. Like Your pet feels like they know the truth. I can't take the pets reading seriously. I really can't, y'all. It's hard for me to take the pet reading serious. They feel like your attention's everywhere but them, and that they know the truth about you with the Eight of Swords reverse. That's the card of coming to reality. Your pet has come to reality about you, which leads me to believe that they had this fantasy in mind with you. Not fantasy like that, hopefully not. We ain't into that shit. But like they had this like image of you, but you've become so dead on your ass, or that you don't really give them as much. But you truly love your pet. You see this? You feel like they're your true love. Oh, man. Some of you want to be single from your pet. What is going on? Like I keep getting this energy of y'all, you and your pet fluctuating. Oh, I love little Sparky, but the next minute you don't want them no more. It's like whether it's things they do, you're losing your passion for your pet. A part of you wants to be single from them, but then you love them. You don't want to give them away, or that's what I kind of keep getting. You fluctuate a lot with your pet. You're both crazier than a shithouse rat. Just saying. Now we're gonna do career. All right. Sorry, I gotta get the. Let's see. Okay. All right. How's your career? This is the last one I'm doing for the night, y'all. How are things in your career or your profession or your job? Is it for the ones that have jobs or careers? All right. Ace of Pentacles reversed. I also get that some of you are waiting for better opportunities. Why is this Ace of Pentacles reversed? Some of you feel like turning your back on your job, but you know money-wise it would not suffice. You wouldn't last money-wise if you turned your back on this. But you feel like you're not getting anywhere in this particular thing. But you know if you turned your back that the money would suffer, or you have no back. What? Some of you are really unhappy with your job or your career choice. But you know you can't turn your back on it because the money would suffer, or you don't have anything else lined up. You know you need to hang in there. Success and victory is coming your way. So you've been having issues within your work, your career, like success and victory is on your way. I see a promotion. I see some of you, if you hang in there with what you're doing, another opportunity come along, you're going to be very successful in your future. Like it's not too far off. I see a change in career paths for some of you that leads you to like success. And some of you, if you stuck in there, I see promotions or a better advancement in what you do. All right. Some of you feel like you can't turn your back because you know that, well, obviously the money would suffer. Why is this Three of Wands reversed to 4? But you don't feel like nothing's happened. Like you fluctuate. You feel like 1 minute you got this, and the next minute you want to quit or done. Be aware of workplace romances that would not last. I'm going to put that out there because I kind of that Lovers there. All right. I'm kind of getting drained, y'all. I need to take a break. I've been doing this for 34 minutes, so I need to go. But I feel like you need to hang in there. There's a lot of victory coming your way. Like your career or your job will recover. Some of you, if you hang in there for other opportunities, it's coming up. I would start applying or putting your energy toward new things. It may take off. You may be surprised. Just saying. And for some of you, there's like really career progression coming on. You know, some of you are destined to have better success and getting victory. Job well done. Promotions, advancement. That's a great outcome card. Clarify with the Five of Swords reversed. So I see you recovering basically in the drama of your work or career life being over and you get into a victory, success. So hang in there. All right. All right. So with that being said, what about for unemployed ones? I'm going to do the unemployed. What about unemployed folks? You've lost faith. I don't see you doing much. Why are you the Queen of Cups reversed? Some of you already, like, you're done with a particular thing, a phase in your life. Obviously, if you're unemployed, you've probably quit something or you're done with something. Some of you need to really suck it up and just do what you're going to get opportunities, but it's saying suck it up because it may not be the opportunity you want. But if you hang in there, I'm telling you, a lot of good outcomes for the unemployed folks and for career in general. Ten of Cups, Temperance. Hang in there, happiness on its way, but I feel like you're going to have a opportunity come up, but you're going to be indecisive about it, and you may walk away from this opportunity. Don't walk away. You know what? Beggars can't be choosers. There's going to be an opportunity that comes up, but it's saying that you may be indecisive and ultimately walk away, but you need to take this. Like I said, beggars can't be choosers. I don't know what you don't like about it. What do they not like about it? You may feel like, basically, that's kind of strange. They may be attached to some crazy businesswoman or businessman or crazy man or crazy woman that seems weird. You may not trust this opportunity that's coming from this person or this company. They may seem somewhat kind of weird at first, but I say go for it. Maybe the way they're offering it. There's going to be this job opportunity you're going to get, unemployed folks. It's attached to some idiot or bitch. But I say go for it. Don't let them stop you. Like, maybe it's something they're saying and doing, or the way they come off, or the way they offer it you don't like. But I say go for it. You're going to have an opportunity. But be aware of some weird ass idiot, a real dickhead, or that it's attached to. But I say look past that and go for it. All right. I don't know why that's coming up like that, but it's attached to maybe the way they act, or the way they offer it, or the way it comes off seems kind of shady. But I say go for it. All right. Okay. And with that being said, I may have been very off in this reading. I don't give a shit. All right. And with that being said, y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to you later. Be sure to subscribe and like. All right. And comment as well. Bye, y'all.